Yes, she is back. Reese Witherspoon just announced with Prime Video the new show called Elle. This series will take us on a journey back to Elle Wood's high school days before she became the most famous Gemini vegetarian to graduate from Harvard Law. We can't wait to get to know her better.
Did you know Blake Lively was almost in a Legally Blonde prequel? Yes, that Blake Lively, fashion icon, internet sweetheart, and self-proclaimed script whisperer. She was reportedly in early talks to join the third installment of the iconic franchise, not just as any character, but as Elle Wood's new antagonist. A sleek, stylish rival who would eventually win over audiences just as Elle did. On paper, it was Hollywood gold, a fashionable face-off between two blonde powerhouses. But behind the scenes, it was less bend and snap and more bend and backstab. Multiple insiders claim that things started spiraling before any contracts were signed. Blake hadn't officially committed, nothing confirmed, nothing sealed, yet she was already sliding into writers' inboxes. During the early development phase, she allegedly began pitching bold changes, expanded screen time, deeper emotional arcs, and narrative shifts that would place her character in the thematic spotlight. In essence, she wanted a rewrite, and not just of the script, but of the franchise's focus.
Okay, I believe in this, and that's why I'm standing up for it, and that's why I'm not being difficult. And then there are other moments to go like, am I the asshole in the room? Like, what is happening here? I would show up on a set. I knew that they just wanted me to show up and look cute and stand on a little pink sticker where I'm supposed to go and say what I'm supposed to say. But I also knew that that wasn't fulfilling for me, that I wanted to be a part of the storytelling, that I wanted to be a part of the narrative, whether that be in the writing, in the costume design, in creating the character. And sometimes I had directors or producers or writers who would welcome that and invite that once they saw that I was able to offer that. And sometimes I would have people who really resented that because they were like, we just hired you to be an actor. Yet when I went in the meetings, I would just seem like I'm just there to be the actor and ready to get the gig. I wouldn't reveal that I actually need to have authorship in order to feel fulfilled. So I think that for them, sometimes that might have felt like a rug pull because you're like, you're trying to assert yourself into something that we didn't hire you to do. And so it was a really strange position to be in because I felt like I don't want to just be an actor. Like I want to have more authorship.
Subtle hints soon turned into assertive pitches. What was originally conceived as a secondary character began to resemble a co-lead, or worse, the lead. Writers and producers were reportedly caught off guard. Blake, long admired for her confidence and charm, had evolved into an unexpected creative force, one who wasn't waiting around for approval. During one brainstorming session, she allegedly arrived with printed script pages in hand, complete with highlighted notes and suggested rewrites. Her vision? To reshape her character from a villainous foil into a misunderstood disruptor. According to one source close to the project, Blake pitched herself as a sort of Miranda Priestley with a redemption arc. And while that might sound compelling on paper, for a franchise built on Elle Wood's unapologetic optimism and sparkle, the tonal shift was more than a little jarring.
Seeing a sneak peek of Mindy Kaling's script, I know it is under lock and key, super secretive, but give us something to go off of.
We don't have a script yet. It's just funny.
Crazy to revisit and play that character again.
I know.
How is she different today?
I don't know, and so many things have changed, but then some things are just so similar.
Yeah. What began as a cheeky comedy sequel nearly turned into a behind-the-scenes battle of egos, and Reese Witherspoon wasn't having it. Sources close to Legally Blonde 3 say that early conversations with Blake Lively, considered for a key role, quickly escalated from collaborative to controlling. While Reese initially entertained Blake's creative input, it became clear the actress wasn't just pitching ideas, she was attempting to steer the entire direction of the film. And for a franchise built on pink power suits and courtroom charm, that wasn't part of the vision. Insiders say the writing room grew tense, with entire character arcs rewritten to accommodate Blake's desire for a morally complex rival to Elle Wood's, a tonal shift that felt off-brand to both writers and longtime fans. The story was no longer Elle-centric, it was beginning to feel like Legally Blonde, the Blake Lively rewrite. Reese, both star and executive producer, made a quiet but firm call. The collaboration wasn't working. Meetings slowed. Emails faded. and Blake's unofficial involvement quietly dissolved without a headline or press release. It wasn't the first time. Following reported creative tensions on It Ends With Us, and rumored complications in early Barbie conversations, Lively's name has become a red flag for some producers, a potential risk in a post-pandemic industry wary of behind-the-scenes drama. Reese never addressed the situation publicly, but fans noticed her subtle nods to respecting legacy and supporting the story, not overshadowing it. And just like that, the pink energy returned to the room. The script refocused, the writers breathed easier, and Elle Woods was, once again, exactly where she belonged, at the center. With production now moving forward, Legally Blonde 3 is shaping up to be a return to form, not a reinvention. As for Blake, she's moved on. But the echo of her near involvement lingers, another almost role in a growing list of could-have-beens. In the end, Elle Woods didn't need a rival. She needed room to shine. And thanks to Reese, she got exactly that.